everyone! So today I'm going to be doing a haul for the stuff that I got from Thailand. I have body products and makeup, and then I also got some stuff from MAC because they re-promoted some of my favorite items. So I am just going to go over everything with you guys. I've used some of this stuff and other stuff I haven't used, so I'll just kind of tell you my opinions of products as I go if I've tried them. So starting off with the stuff that I got from Thailand, I got 2 deodorants, and I actually got like 3 of these and 3 of these, so I really like this stuff. The last time I was in Thailand I got this, and this is the Nivea Extra Whitening 24-hour Cell Repair, and this is the solid version, and then I also got the spray version, and I've been using this spray ever since I got this, and I really like it, and I just really like this line in general, and I haven't been able to find anything like this in the States, so that's why when I went to Thailand and I saw these, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to stock up, because I used up my entire solid deodorant, and I love it because sometimes your underarm area can get a little bit dark, and this really helps with lightening up that area so you're not so self-conscious when you lift up your arms, and it just smells really nice and it's not too overwhelming, because I don't like deodorants that smell really strong, like you can keep smelling it throughout the day. I just want it to do its job, but I don't want it to smell like I have perfume on me. Both of these work really well with controlling any kind of perspiration that you may have, and I don't have an issue with excessive perspiration, so these work fine for me, but if you have that problem, I'm not sure how these would work. They're just a pretty standard antiperspirant in that department, but as far as the whitening goes, amazing. I also got some Soap and Glory stuff, and this isn't an Asian brand, but they sell it at Boots in Thailand, and I really wanted to try the face wipes, so I got these because Fleur really loves these, so I decided to try them out, and I've already used up a whole pack of these. I bought 2 and used up the first pack, and I really love them. I think I love these more than the Yes to Cucumbers facial wipes, just because I feel like they remove my makeup more thoroughly. So really love these. Whew. I don't know why I'm out of breath all of a sudden. I think it's because I was chasing Nugget around, playing with him for a little bit with that little banana that he has back there. So yeah, I tried to get him a toy so he would have something to play with, and he would stop beating up Pandy back there. But I got a couple other things from Soap and Glory as well. This is the Glad Hair Day Daily Shine Conditioner. I just got this for traveling purposes and just because I really like the Soap and Glory smell. So I got this, and then I got the Clean Girls Skin Softening Creamy Body Wash because I love the scent, and I also got this for traveling purposes as well. Okay, so now moving on into makeup, I was super excited to see Watson's selling Lioele because last year when I was in Watson's, which is like one of the main drugstores in Thailand, they did not have Lioele products, and this year they did. So I got the Beyond the Solution BB cream, and I've been wanting to try this for a really long time because I'd heard such great things about this BB cream from Holly Anna Ray, and she had mentioned this in one of her videos as being like her favorite BB cream. So I really wanted to try it out, and I am super excited that I found it. And when I bought this BB cream, I used it and loved it so much that I went back to Watson's and bought a backup of the full size, and then I also got a little travel size, so if I'm just traveling with a carry-on, I can bring this on the plane with me. So this is the one that I have been using. It just comes in a tube like this, and then it has a pump at the top. And if you don't know what BB cream is, it stands for Blemish Balm or Blemish Base, and it's kind of like the middle ground between a foundation and a tinted moisturizer. BB cream is marketed as an all-in-one makeup product, so a primer, moisturizer, and foundation all in one, but I use a separate moisturizer and primer, and I use this in the place of foundation, and I just kind of switch between BB cream and foundation depending on what the weather is like and what my skin is doing that day. So if it's hot outside, or if it's humid, or if I just feel like my skin needs a little bit more moisture, I will wear a BB cream, and it's also really great for when you're on the go and you don't really have time to fuss around with foundation and concealer and all of that. You can just put the BB cream on, because I've used this underneath my eyes as concealer and it gives great coverage overall. So you could use this to cover up hyperpigmentation, you could use this to cover up dark circles, and it works really, really well. In a nutshell, this is an amazing BB cream and I highly recommend it. This is my new favorite and I love this more than the Skin 79 BB cream that I was previously using. They're very similar, but the consistency is a little bit thinner and I like that with this BB cream. So it's not as thick and it's also not as gray as the other one. So I feel like this blends in with my skin better and I just love this. So if I can find a link online to this BB cream, I will put it down below in the information bar for you guys. So I also got another BB cream from Lioele. This is the Water Drop BB and it just says Lioele Aqua Makeup and it comes in a blue box like this. And I haven't used this one, but this one I tried it out in the store and it is significantly thinner than the Beyond the Solution BB cream. I just wanted to try this out for days when I want something really, really light on my skin. And I just love Lioele packaging too. It just sucks you in because it's super pretty and cute and feminine. And yeah, so hopefully I like this BB cream. If I don't, then maybe I'll give it to my friend because she likes really, really light, thin makeup. So I may give it to her if it doesn't end up working for me. So then I also got a mascara. This is the tube it comes in and this is the packaging. I saved the packaging. This is the Canmake Gokunobi mascara in glossy black. And this is a Japanese brand that is also sold in Watson's in Thailand. And I just wanted to try out this mascara. So this is what the wand looks like. It has a slight wing to it and I like this mascara. I think it's a very good standalone mascara. So on those days when you just want to vamp up your lashes but you don't want them to look super, super dramatic, you just want a very natural looking mascara, this is great for that. And I've only worn this a couple times. This is like my third time wearing this mascara, so I'm kind of testing it out still in the smudge department, but I haven't had a huge problem so far with smudging and I really like this. I'm actually pretty surprised with this mascara, so I will continue using it and see how that goes. And then I also got this powder compact. This is the Lioele Skin Fix powder packed for oily skin, and this is the box that it comes in. And then, oh my gosh, this packaging is amazing. Look how cute it is. So this is just a compact and it has a little puff that goes right here, and then you just lift up the plastic part and it reveals the powder. So I really like this. I've been wearing this for the past couple of days because I lost my Maybelline Dream Matte powder somehow, and I remembered that I had this, so I decided to try it out and I really like it so far. So I guess I will run into an issue when I run out and I will need more. So I'll probably have to plan ahead for that if I end up really liking this and want another one. But I love it so far and I love having this in my bag just because it looks really pretty. I might actually just save this just to use as a mirror because I just love Lioele packaging. And Liole is a Korean brand, by the way, in case you are wondering. And then I also got one last thing from Liole. This is the Enamel Lip Gloss, and this is the box it comes in. This is the color Tangerine Peach because I really like tangerine and peachy colors. And this is what it looks like. It reminds me of my nail polish. Actually, it looks very similar to my nail polish, but it also reminds me of the Revlon lip gloss in Coral Reef, I think it is. But it's not as bright as that one, and I really like this color. And my mom actually helped me pick out this color because I couldn't decide between this one and another one, and she said to go with this one. So I think she made the right decision. And then I got a couple blushes from Canmake. I've been raving about this blush recently. This is the Canmake Cheek and Cheek blush in the color number 1 Candy Flower, and I love this blush. I'm wearing it today, and it just consists of a peachy orangey color and then a cool pink color, and I love the combination of warmth and coolness, and when you mix them together, it's just a really, really lovely blush, especially if you have lighter skin. It just brightens up your face, and this is definitely one of my new favorite blushes. And then I also got the Canmake Cheek and Cheek blush in, the number's covered up. What number is this? Number 4. And it just has a light pink and then a slightly darker pink, and I just got this for days when I just want a fully pink blush, but not something too bright. So I think this would be a good everyday pink blush. When I swatched it in the store, it was really, really nice. So let's see, did I go over everything that I got from Thailand? Yes, I did. Okay, so now moving on into the MAC stuff. I got some of the Tendertones, actually not some of them, all of them, because they just recently re-promoted their Tendertones, and this is what the packaging looks like, at least the box, but the Tendertones look exactly the same as they did before, and I actually had never tried out a Tendertone until they had discontinued them, and then I found them at a CCO in Napa, and I ended up getting Hush Hush and some other ones. I can't remember the names, but I used them up and they are just amazing. They're basically just a lip balm, and they taste and smell so good. So the first one I got is Tread Gently, which I've never had before. This is like a golden yellow color with like gold flecks in it, and I really like this. It's sheer when you apply it, but the Tendertones just smell so amazing and they feel really nice on your lips. The next color I got is Hush Hush, and I actually got a few of these at the Napa CCO when I found the Tendertones there, and I gave this color to my old roommate and she loved it, and it looks so beautiful on her. But this is like a shimmery, peachy, golden nude color. It kind of reminds me of, like, if Rubenesque were to be a Tendertone, this is what Rubenesque would look like. But it is so, so pretty, and I'm so happy they finally re-promoted the Tendertones. It was about time, because Tendertones are amazing, and I was just like, they have to bring them back. I think a lot of people were in the same boat, because I know a lot of people love the Tendertones. And then I got Purring, which is a really bright peach color, and I've used a bit of it already, but I love this color, and I think it's great for spring and summer. And this is pretty sheer, so you just kind of get like a sheer wash of color, but the Tendertones just feel amazing. And then I also got Hot and Saucy, which is a red color, and I'm wearing it today over the top of my Party Parrot lipstick. But this gives you a little bit more color than the other 3 Tendertones that I just showed you guys. So if you're looking for something that will give you a wash of color across your lips, but it won't be like a super bright red, this is the color for you, and I love this. This is just great as a pick-me-up color on your lips, so if you're off running around and you don't have time to apply lipstick, or you just don't want to worry about it and you need moisture on your lips, this is a great color to have in your bag. And then last but certainly not least, I got 2 nail polishes from MAC. This one I am wearing on my nails right now. This is Playday, and I love this. This is a milky peachy color, and I think this is perfect for spring. I've actually been searching for a color like this for a really long time. I have Essie Vandigo, but that leans more on the pink side, and I love that color. But I wanted something a little bit more peach, and this is exactly what I thought China Glaze Peachy Keen was going to be like. But I do not like the Peachy Keen color at all on me. I feel like it's way too orange for my skin, and I bought that thinking that it was going to look like this color, and I am just really happy to finally have the color that I've been searching for a really long time, because I was really disappointed with the China Glaze nail polish. I've seen it on other people and it looks great on other people, but on me, I feel like it just doesn't fit my skin tone. So then I also got the MAC Midsummers Dream nail polish, and this is a very light, I describe this as like a milky mauve color, so it's a very, very light pink, but it kind of has a dusty, mauvey undertone to it when you see it in person. I was expecting this to be like a very, very light milky pink color, but then when I saw it, I was like, oh, it kind of has like a mauvey undertone to it. So I haven't applied this yet, so I don't really know what application is like, but I like the color, so that's why I got it. But yeah, that is pretty much it for my haul, and I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, but every time you prepare yourself for a sneeze, it always just sneaks back up in your nose, just like mine did right now. But that is it for my haul, and I actually have some exciting news. I will be at Playlist Live in Florida this month, so it's basically just like a YouTube gathering like VidCon here on the West Coast, but it is in Orlando, Florida, and I'm really excited because it's going to be my first time in Florida, and I will be there, and hopefully I will be able to meet a lot of you guys as well. It's going to be really fun. A lot of YouTubers will be there, and it's just going to be a really fun time. So hopefully I will see some of you guys there. I will put the playlist link down below so you guys can go and buy tickets if you want. There are still tickets left if you are interested in going. And yeah, that is pretty much it for today. So I will see you guys later. Bye!